Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video. Now in today's video, this is like a topic I make every single time there's a brand new game. Players are not happy. It seems like this is going to be a recurring type of playlist where I go over issues that players don't like with certain games, and this usually happens whenever a game starts, a brand new game happens, because the game developers decide to change certain stuff and a lot of players are not happy about. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the reasons why players are not happy right now with World Flipper. The rating in the Google Play Store is really low, and yeah, let's take a look at it. So there is currently, I believe, 3 issues right now that players do not like about the game right now, so I will take a look at them. I will go over my opinions as well. Do I agree with people getting annoyed about it, or do I have a different opinion? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more content on World Flipper. I will be making several guides in the future, so definitely stay tuned for that. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right into it. So the main important issue that people are picking up on, and issue I actually don't like as well, is something I agree with people as well, which is the removal of the reroll button, or the reset button, where we can easily delete our account and restart using the same email, or using the same guest account. We can just carry on re-rolling over and over again. It's a quick and simple process, but they decided to remove that altogether. Don't know the reason why. I do have a few reasons or speculations why I believe they decided to do that, but overall a lot of players, including myself, are not happy about that. The main issue with this is they literally making it harder for people to re-roll, which, if you guys know gacha games, the first thing you do when it's a new gacha game is you re-roll. It's a process that everyone knows, especially if you guys are free to play. Players want to have amazing starts so that they don't have to go ahead and cave into the monetization. If you're able to re-roll for the OP characters early on, and those characters are going to be useful even in the future, there is no reason for you guys to keep summoning for all the latest characters. So technically it's an initial step that a lot of free-to-play players take, and the fact that we all know that the JP and the CN server, is it CN or JP, I'm not really too sure, but the 2 previous servers had that feature in where you can quickly re-roll, and they decided to remove that in global. Yeah, it sucks. Now I do understand why people say don't look at previous versions of the game. For example, if you take a look at a JP version and you realize the global devs decided to change certain stuff, I do understand why people say don't look at it. Look at it as it's a different game. However, this is like a change that doesn't really affect anything. It just makes our life difficult. It makes free-to-play players life difficult, re-rollers life difficult, and a lot of people are re-rolling. Now the simple process of re-rolling that they developed at the start with the CN and JP version was amazing. Like, every single game that have this type of simple feature where you can re-roll is amazing. We look at them and say, wow, fantastic, we can go ahead and start your game relatively quickly, re-roll within like 1 second, 2 seconds, and we got ourselves a good account and we carry it on. That is fantastic. But the fact that they decided to remove it, it just makes it look a little bit scummy if you think about it. I do believe that if you don't give enough people the chance to re-roll successfully, then they will just cave in and top up. That is false. The reason why people top up, if free-to-play players look at something and decide to top up, is usually because of the battle pass. The only thing that's ever gotten free-to-play players to ever feel like they need to top up on is the battle pass, and that's why usually in mobile games the battle pass are cheap, because it intrigues free-to-play players. It makes them want to top up. However, removing the simple process to re-roll, getting a good start, doesn't make free-to-play players want to top up. It just doesn't. It just makes them think that this game is scummy, and it's having the opposite effect that the game developers are trying to get. So in my opinion, I actually do not like this idea as well. I think they should just put back the re-rolls button. I mean, it's kind of too late right now. I mean, I don't know if they're going to decide to put it back. I don't really care at the moment, because I've already got myself an account, I guess. It did take me a lot of times to re-roll and making new emails. If you uninstall, you have to reinstall the 2 GB of data. It's just a long process when it can be easily cut down. We don't like it, and I do understand why games don't want people re-rolling, but the game developers have to realize that re-rolling is just a part of every gacha game. You can't take that away. If you try to do it, if you try and make it very hard for people to re-roll, it's just going to make people feel like they shouldn't play this game. Now, another issue that people are picking up on with World Flipper is the censorship. Now, I probably will get a lot of dislike for saying this. I don't really see this as a big issue, because the art right now is just a flat 2D art. However, if it was a game that had live 3D art and it decided to censor it, then I would definitely be annoyed about it. But because it's just a literal flat 2D picture that literally doesn't move, I can't really see anything, I can't really see all the lewdness or anything like that. I don't personally understand why they censored it. It doesn't even look that attractive. I don't really understand why they decided to censor it, but at the same time I don't care because it isn't a live 3D art. However, if there's games like Azur Lane, if they decided to censor it, I probably will be annoyed about it, because Azur Lane had one of the best skins in gacha gaming. It's definitely a lewd picture that everyone would like to see. So I guess if they did censor like Azur Lane, I would be annoyed. If they censored Counterside, I would personally be annoyed as well, because it's live 3D art. However, with World Flipper, it's literally pixels. I don't really care about the little pixels. I don't really care too much about it. However, I do not understand why they decided to censor it. If games like Azur Lane can get away with the art that they have, I'm not saying that they should censor Azur Lane. I love the art in Azur Lane. However, if Azur Lane can get away with all those lewd pictures, then I don't understand why World Flipper are deciding to censor their art when it's literally 2D pixels, and I don't understand why they did that. Now, I believe the third issue that I haven't actually checked if it's actually a real issue is the fact that different regions have different rewards, pre-registration rewards. I haven't actually checked that, but in the EU server, we do get about 6k of the premium currency, so we're able to do about 4 or 3 multis. But I heard people saying they can't actually do that with certain regions. I'm not really too sure about that. I do need to go ahead and check that. But right now, the main 2 issues that I've seen people talk about is the re-rolling button being removed, as well as the censorship. Like I said, with the censorship, I don't understand why they did that, but personally I'm not too annoyed about it. However, like I said, if it was Azur Lane, Counterside, any of the games that have live 3D art, if they did get censored, I would definitely be annoyed. But because it's literally pixels in World Flipper, I don't care. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Tell me down in the comment section what you guys think about the issues right now with World Flipper. Are you guys also one of those people that are annoyed? Do you guys think that they should put back the reroll button, make it easier for people? Tell me down in the comment section. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.